Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Hannah and I like to lift heavy things. Today I wanted to do like a highlight video of August, like August training. The reason I wanted to do this is kind of like, I kind of wanted to remind everyone to do this themselves, like to look back on the training that you've done that month and to actually celebrate every single thing that you've achieved. Remind yourself of how amazing you are. No matter how small or big the win, it should all be celebrated. B, I kind of wanted to create like a timeline of events so that like I knew when I achieved certain things and I could go back and look at it, kind of like measure my progress over time. And I think that that's something that everyone should be doing, just to kind of like get like an idea of what is working for you and what may not be working for you, so that you can try and get the most out of your training. C, obviously because of like the nature of YouTube, I sometimes miss things or I don't share things, but this way I get to talk about everything over a month. That way hopefully like sharing more with you guys and you guys can get the most out of it. And D, finally, it's just entertaining. Like I love watching people's lists, I love watching people's progress, so I thought I would just create the same thing for you guys and hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoy watching everybody else's progress and watching everybody else's lifts. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So let's start by at the beginning of the month. So at the beginning of the month, I was out in Dubai for my birthday. Here I did an 100 kilo clean and jerk double, which was a PB. I then did a 105 kilo clean and jerk double. Originally I was only going to do this for a single, but because it felt so good when I did just the one, I really wanted to push myself and see whether I could do two. Obviously that is like completely mind-blowing because it was a 1 kilo clean and jerk PB. So already I was doing more than I'd ever done before, and I did it for a double. Sometimes I've just realized in weightlifting that you need to take everything that you're given, because some sessions it won't go your way and nothing will feel good, and it may be a session where you're expected to go heavy and you're just like, this isn't going anywhere. But this session for me, I'd never felt so good, I'd never felt so comfortable, and I was just like, in my mind I was like, don't waste this opportunity, take it, run with it and see what you can do. So obviously that same day, after that 105 clean and jerk double, I did 108, which was a 4 kilo clean and jerk PB. I said at the time that this was like my birthday present, like an early birthday present, because it was just the most amazing lift I've ever done. And it was the most amazing I've ever felt, like the strongest I've ever felt, just the best I've ever felt. And I'm so glad that I listened to my body and just thought, just go for it, believe in yourself, you can do it. And we smashed it. So whilst I was out in Dubai, I haven't actually shared this footage, I don't think, yet. I also managed to power clean 101, which is a 1 kilo PB. After that, I managed to power clean 104, which was obviously a 4 kilo PB. And then I did like try and get an attempt at 106, but I did the classic thing that I do, which drives me crazy, is that I just shot my hips back. Like my hips were going bye-bye and my chest was going forward, and I just missed it. It really wasn't like a strength thing, it was there, I could have caught it. I will be doing a full video about what your hips should be doing when you're lifting, so make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss that, because honestly it's been the biggest breakthrough I've had in lifting, and it's helped me so much. So as I just said, I had like a huge breakthrough with like the way that my hips were moving and how that was helping me lift. Thanks to that, I did one of the best 75 kilo snatches I've ever done in my whole life. It just felt like butter, like it just felt so good. After that 75, I then did the best 79 I've ever done. So for those of you who don't know, my best snatch is 80 kilos. So to do a snatch a kilo less than that and it feels so good was amazing. And I put a lot of that to the way that my hips are moving and the way I've kind of learnt to move my hips. But as I said, I will do a full video about that, so make sure you just subscribe and stick around. Now obviously I have to put this one in here, even though I made a full video which I'll link up here. My 110 clean attempt. This was the pinnacle of my weightlifting career so far. 110 kilo clean attempt is massive. Like for me, it's a weight I never ever thought that I would do. Like when I first started weightlifting, I was back squatting 80 kilos and I dreamed of the day that I would back squat 100. So to do 110 clean attempt is beyond anything I ever thought that I would achieve. And to be honest, it sort of like propelled my mental state to believe that I can do like way more than I ever imagined that I can do. And I want to transfer that to you guys. I want to empower you guys to believe that you can do the same thing, because Hannah from like 4 years ago would have never dreamed to do something like this. So if you're like at the beginning or like in the middle of your weightlifting journey and you're not really sure, I want to like inspire you to continue, because I know that you can achieve amazing things, and I want you to continue for you, and I want you to feel strong, and I want to empower you. So this is your message to keep going, because you can do it and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be one hell of a journey. Thanks to that 110 breakthrough, I managed to do, I managed to make 105 kilo clean and jerk like a training weight. So I can pretty much hit that any session now, which is crazy because it's 3 kilos under my best clean and jerk. Again, it's just mind blowing. Like, August has been a phenomenal month of breakthroughs, and sometimes that's just like the way it is. Sometimes you have a month where it's like amazing, everything clicks, and then you have a month where it's like not so amazing and things don't click, but we take the wins. Next, I want to highlight my snatch. Like, I want to give my snatch the attention that it deserves in this video. So I managed to power snatch 73 kilos. Like, this is a weight, again, I never thought that I would be able to do, and I'm so happy that I get to stand here and celebrate this with you guys. I did make a video about how I think Michaela Ruse is right, which I'll link up here or up here. And I think that that has really, really helped me to try and get more power into my lifting. As I said before about the hips, one of the big things, like one of the reasons that I noticed what I was doing was wrong, was when I started doing hang snatches. Now, I'm gonna be doing a full video of hang snatches in the next video, so just make sure you subscribe, because that's coming next and it's literally gonna blow your mind. I managed to hang snatch 75, which when I first started doing hang snatch a few weeks ago, literally, I was like missing 60. Like, no joke, missing 60, because I hadn't figured out how to do it. It was just, all the videos I'd watched online didn't make any sense. I couldn't like piece it together and it just wasn't adding up. But thanks to this cue, which I'll be showing in the next video, I managed to hang snatch 75, which is just above 90%. So it's a pretty big win. Now the next two are like, I'm gonna call them mobility wins more than strength wins, although the first one is a strength win as well. I managed to power clean and power jerk 100 kilos in flats, which is pretty big. Like, I'm not a good power jerker. I don't know whether it's because I'm tall or whether it's because I'm not confident in my mobility, but I get scared that I can't sit deep. So I will literally catch any power jerk with straight legs. Luckily, jerks are like my thing. So I know that I can get it to arm's length, like no problem. It's just the sitting back and like the not sureness that kind of floats into my mind, which transmits to my body. But 100 kilo power jerk is huge. And a mobility PB, which I'm so happy about, because when I first started my weightlifting journey, as you guys know, I have like really, really long legs, long femurs, and terrible ankles, and I was never able to sit in a squat, like never. And I remember doing snatches, even this is when I had lifters, and I couldn't like get into the bottom position. And now to be able to snatch in flats 65 kilos, which literally blows my mind. Like, it really does blow my mind. I'm hoping that this is like my passion and like inspiration to you guys is transfer into the video, because I'm feeling inspired. This is what I wanted this video to do, is to like hype me up and hype you guys up. So those are my August highlights. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel. If you do want to see this video again for like September highlights, just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.